Hello? Can you hear me? Okay, I think I fixed it. Oh god, that was really weird. I think Windows Update fucked everything up. Honestly, oh god. Okay. Hello, everybody. Hello, Ruka, Owe, Apparition, and Nagels. Oh my god. Oh, jeez. That was I think Windows Update kind of fucked up some settings with OBS. Oh god, I'm so sorry. I was worried about this for a while, but I'm so glad everything's fixed now. Woo! Hello, Eternal Magician. Welcome to the streams. It's been quite a big gap since the last Ciconia, eh? Last time we read a fuck ton of profiles. And also, hello James, welcome to the stream. We learned that there's a lot of corruption, to no one's surprise, going on in the background of the Battle Festival. Like with all these poor kids, like especially that little girl that goes, whoa, 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 whoa! Like she has like apparently other personalities and like, oh my god, and like there's a lot of shady shit. And not only that, but Miyao apparently has like this dark side within him that has a premonition that he's gonna kill his friends that he just made. I'm so glad you've been loving it, Ruka. I can't wait to see where it goes. Yeah, I think it. Well, the thing is, I agree it was a pacebreaker, but all these other characters were introduced all at once in the same scene, like literally right there. So they kind of didn't have, other than like the main six, from other than the main six, everyone else was introduced all at once. So I kind of don't fault them for that. Anyway, I think let's try to get back into it after Miyao received that awful premonition from that dark personality within him. There's no point saving a second of time if your coordination suffers. Hello, Mocha Mocha. Woo-hoo! To you too. I know you're a super genius, so pay a little more attention to what's behind you. Even a super genius can't do anything without support from his comrades. Is the music a little loud to you guys? Or is it okay? And anyway, I see so much inefficiency in your trajectory data. You keep putting unnecessary strain on your internal 8MS. You got yelled at. You're definitely a super genius, Jaden. You're so much of one that you can't coordinate with normal people like us. Uh-oh. Meow's totally entered lecture mode, Meow. The Meow twice. When he lectures, he keeps sending over specific data, so you can't fight back. Meow! Second time, Meow! Master Meow! I'm so sorry! So please send stupid slow Chloe with more and more relevant data! Looks like Chloe's reliving her past trauma, Meow Meow! Meow, if you don't put your lectures on hold and resume training, the instructor... You brats! What are you slacking off for? This always happens when I turn my back on you for a second! You're the one who slacked off and took a break, instructor. Oh, it's off-center? Are you sure? It doesn't look that way on my screen. Let me see. I see what you mean. Let me see if I can fix that. Okay, I think that's better. There we go.
Did you say something, Koshka?
I don't think he heard you, so I'll text it to him, meow meow.
You fool! Chloe! Your time hasn't improved at all! You ended up looking like that pathetic at the festival because you aren't taking this seriously!
Ouch. I don't think it was bad enough to be called pathetic.
That asshole's probably been saying things like, they'll definitely win first place. They got me training them to his higher-ups, raising the bar for no reason.
I agree. I'm not sure I like having a record like that dismissed so easily.
Dummy! Stupid Okanogi! Meow meow meow! You shouldn't say things like that!
Stupid Chloe just self-destructed.
What's that, Chloe? You got something you'd like to say to me?
It's nothing! I'm so sorry, instructor!
Even in a world where you can talk to people with your brain, you can sometimes self-destruct. Accidents, like speaking out loud when you're trying to badmouth someone mentally right in front of their face, are an everyday occurrence in this world. That being said, some kids can do the high-level technique of saying what they really think, then pretending it was on accident. Yeah, it's only covered when they're doing mental messaging. OA.
Warcat! Gravebow! To your positions! Gunhild, raise the AI level by 3!
Roger that.
Level up to 3! Roger that, boy!
Listen up! In the end, it isn't about logic. It's about beating it directly into your bodies! Empty your minds and repeat it again and again! Chloe, begin the countdown!
Enemy AI has been adjusted. Chloe, go ahead.
Let's just begin the countdown! 3, 2, 1!
Battle Simulator, let's go player!
Miyao's data-packed lecture mode was definitely harsh, but it was much better than those old instructors' baseless theories on the supremacy of fighting spirit. Kids of the Cellcom era thought of everything as data and numbers, but old world thinking was full of abstract, emotional, spiritual, and guts-based arguments.
Sheesh. Miyao's accurate data storm lectures are better than this. Then again, it's like the difference between being pushed out a 10-story window or an 11-story window.
Hey, super genius, concentrate. I'm watching your data so I can tell. Get ready for a big review meeting after this. And don't run away.
Seriously?
Even the super genius Jaden, who didn't know how to be discouraged, was apparently hit hard by Miyao's lectures. And so once again, the young Gauntlet Knights trained in all sorts of ways until they were worn out. That was fun.
Sheesh. Our instructor's weird fighting spirit logic really pisses me off.
People without talent are always quick to start talking about fighting spirit. Hey, I'd appreciate it if you didn't talk about our princess behind her back.
So, you have no complaints when everything's explained to you logically, Jaden?
Well, you can still go too far, yeah?
Ever since the It's a Wrap public bath party, this virtual room had become a meeting place for Gauntlet Knights, regardless of nationality. Whenever the young hit it off, it usually doesn't take long for them to become friends. And getting to hear or tell stories to people from different environments is a very precious thing for their young hearts. The vast majority of parallel processors were women, so the Gauntlet boys were a minority. Okay, I noticed that, yeah. Easier on me to do the voices. Today had been a rare all-boy gathering.
I suppose all factions are the same. Middle-aged men who act all-important are always scum.
Our COU instructor scum too. I figured they'd be wise compared to our instructor.
Whoa! If they had a scummy instructor battle standard festival, our COU team would take golds in every event.
At least they are a bit better than our APN instructors, in that you are allowed to openly criticize them.
I imagine that if you badmouth instructors in the ABN, you'll get arrested on the spot, yes?
In a country where you can't insult anyone to their face, you form a culture capable of insulting people without it sounding like you're insulting them.
Sounds nice. So, for example, what would you say to an irritating superior officer who never shows any appreciation for their subordinates' work?
It's our way to say the opposite of what we mean. Something like, I am truly grateful for the heartfelt support you always show me, instructor.
Nice, I'll take it.
A friend is around for you! Is Ishak Abdul? So you are lounging about here? Get back to our training. When it comes to training, fighting spirit and guts are vital. Be honored by the opportunity to sweat for my sake.
Your Grace, thank you for your ever-present heartfelt support.
Oh my god!
For which we are ever so grateful, Princess Rethabile.
Huh? Right. Very well then. I think I'm slowly getting the hang of all these characters' voices. In any era, getting to complain together and feel a sense of camaraderie is the best part of talking with close friends. Furthermore, they were used to background operation, so they could chat like this at any time, without having to worry about time zones or even what the other person was doing at that moment. It was a wonderful era they were in. In this era, high-quality sleep substitute drugs have been developed, so sleep with... Oh my god! Oh my god, I want that so badly! Oh my god, that's amazing! Holy fuck! That is the best technology ever! Oh my god! Please, for the love of God! Holy shit! Wow! Humanity had effectively doubled the density and time in a human life. Exactly. Oh my god. Hello, T. Welcome to the stream. But of course, it wasn't a perfect dreamlike drug. It only freed you from the need to sleep. So if you wanted to maintain your concentration, you needed to rely on things like that ancient drug, caffeine. If you tried to study for a test all night, you might not get sleepy, but you get bored and start hating it halfway through. Still, seriously? To be able to not need sleep? And to just do what you want? Oh my god, that would be amazing. For most people who didn't have anything they needed to do so badly that it was worth abandoning sleep, it wasn't really that valuable. Are you fucking kidding me? I would be playing video games and reading shit and watching shit all freaking throughout the night. After all, it can get pretty boring if you have no work or any desire to do anything until dawn. And you're incapable of feeling sleepy, even if you lay down. So this drug was only used regularly by the young, who could never find enough time to study and play. Exactly! Are you fucking kidding me? I'd be on that shit 24/7. Exactly, Ruka. I want to get through my fucking backlog, for God's sake. I could think about all the books I want to read, all the video games I want to play. Jesus Christ. Thanks to that, the young lost the concept of time zones. They were always awake so they could communicate with anyone, regardless of day and night, even if that person was on the other side of the planet. And the fact that they were capable of communication this rich was a powerful weapon in the young one's arsenal. Yeah, seriously, fuck time zones. Though some places did close down in the middle of the night, the shopping district was always open, even at this hour. I remember being in college and just going out at night. And, into a mall at night is the most awesome thing ever. In my college days, that was so fun. Oh my god. That was so fun. This is a really good future, all things considered. I mean, there's corruption and, human rights violations everywhere, but, how is that really different from our world, Seriously. Jaden could be seen in the nighttime shopping district during a time range when only young people who loved the anti-sleeping drug were up and about.
Ah, damn it.
For Jaden, all that complaining and laughing with friends in the public bath had made for a good change of pace. At least the part about complaining about instructors had.
Miyao, go at least a little easy on me. His lectures are like a tornado of good points. I can't contradict him, so I wish... Ah, damn it.
Just kiss him already, Jaden. We know you want to. He couldn't call Miyao a bastard or an asshole. All his points were right or on the mark. When Jaden actually followed those suggestions, he noticed the difference clearly. All he could do then was lick the wounds that had been inflicted on super genius Jaden's pride.
Aren't we war buddies from the same cat? Even if you're right, couldn't you say it a bit more nicely?
True to what Jaden had always claimed, he was enough of a genius ace to earn the super qualification. Ever since he was young, he had never been inferior to anyone around him in any way. However, that was when he had been surrounded by what he called normal people. When surrounded by the best Gauntlet aces, the ultimate collection of talent, he couldn't always be on top. Of that group, only Mitaka and Miyao felt like a rival he might not be able to match. Even though, until recently, Jaden has always focused on his own victory, achieving success again and again.
It's because he's always looking at his opponent.
While doing his best to achieve victory, Miyao would simultaneously search to find out how he could counter his opponent's best. And he would accurately notice when his opponents did well or badly, even when said opponents didn't notice themselves.
Right. After getting criticized again and again, there was no compliment at the end today. That's why I'm so down.
Miyao's lecture today was a rush of valid points and data, as usual.
Oh, but after I get beaten down, he's supposed to finish it with a compliment, so I can look forward to hearing him make suggestions. And today, the instructor butted in. Miyao's lecture mode got cut off. You're a pathetic super genius, Jaden. Since when has my mood jumped all over the place because of every word that skinny pipsqueak says? Wait a sec. I'm obsessing over this way too much. How the heck did I get here?
I checked with my mental display and saw that I had traveled several stations down. I didn't come to this place often. Still, if I wanted to totally reset my mood, coming to a part of the city I wasn't used to may have been just what I needed. I looked around. Information from countless shops flooded my brain. Of course, getting hit with a flood of information just leads to confusion, so I use one of my favorite information filters and simplifies the data in my vision. When I did, a nearby game center was marked as recommended. Poor you! I found a recommended spot according to your tastes. Poor you. It's the game salon Armageddon. Poor you. Rating 4 stars, safety 4 stars, cleanliness 3 stars. It was my first time going to this place, but it didn't look bad. And according to its description, one of its popular games had just received an update. Interesting that they would even have arcades in the future. We don't even have those now anymore. I wonder why they would even need arcades.
Nice. It's been a while since I filled that high score list with my name.
I guess it must be like a hipster kind of thing. In this era, even game centers were decorated like fancy Victorian-style salons on the inside. However, on the lines of beautifully adorned sofas had a lot of wiring, like a military simulator. In an era with mental displays, anyone could play games even during class, without anyone knowing. Interesting, they still have arcades in Japan. Huh, okay, I didn't know that. Ah, here we go, they're explaining it now. However, the locations called game centers were a bit different. In addition to the mental display, they also projected the game screen on a spatial display. Why? Isn't it obvious? To show off your skill to people you've never seen before. I see, so it's like a... Okay, I see, so it's like a... Of course, even in this era, game live streams on the internet were alive and well, including this one. You can interact with them in many ways, including voice and text. However, some demanding young people felt there was no replacement for the sensation of seeing live reactions. Because of these people, relics from the old world like game centers still existed, and boldly so, despite how far civilization had advanced. Good live gameplay requires a crowd of young people to watch. They get to have a great time, cheering and or showing their disappointment in an exaggerated manner.
That takes me back. I remember when I go into game centers where all the neighborhood brats hang out.
He bought a drink as a substitute for the entry fee and sat down in a random empty seat. Gloomy people vaguely lacking in self-confidence might sit in the corner, even though they wanted to be seen. However, super genius Jaden wasn't like that. He'd sit openly in the throne right in the middle, left open because of that special Japanese brand of embarrassment they call humility. His cell comp immediately informed him that it had successfully connected to his seat. Then the display told him that he could benefit from a promotional campaign if he entered his Ciconia ID. Actually, he had his Ciconia set to off. If he hadn't, then a friend would have heartlessly messaged him. Hi, jeez! Regardless of whether he was feeling neurotic or depressed. At that moment, he wanted some time to himself, so he didn't activate Ciconia and chose not to participate in the promo. Seriously, the world building so far has been amazing. And the story has barely started. I am just loving this world building that we've already had. I feel like I know so much about this world already.
Well, if I get an ultra high score and expose my ID, I'll get so many friend requests from people I don't know, it'll be a pain.
In any era, if you carelessly expose your personal information, you'll get a rush of weird direct mail and sales calls.
Okay, let's do this!
Hilarious, right? A Gauntlet Knight gets depressed by his training, so to shake it off, he started playing a game about Gauntlet Knights. Gauntlet Knights who could fly unassisted and dominate a battlefield on their own were what kids around the world wanted to become. So there were many games that simulated being a Gauntlet Knight. This was also a useful way in all countries to find people with high aptitudes. For that reason, games like this were placed in game centers all over the world.
I love flying solo. No need to keep perfect pace with a noisy partner. Not like that stupid sexy Miyao. I mean, what?
This game was of much lower quality than the military simulator, but it was more than good enough to work as a game. Furthermore, all his experiences from normal training would come back to him, and the realism could be supplemented by his brain and become pretty intense. This was his first time playing at the game center, so we would run through the tutorial first and get a feel for this particular location. Now to select a difficulty level. Easy, normal, hard? Yeah, right. I'll boldly flick my mental tablet. The word hard instantly shot off to the top of the screen. We scrolled down to the no hand holding settings like ultra hard and nightmare. The one I chose was the last one. Real Gauntlet Knight! Oh! Damn, you're going into absolute infernal mode, I see. Dante must die, eh? Hell in hell, I should say. Jeez.
Let's go! I'll show them I'm a super genius! No way! Is he really doing that on real?
Is he crazy? He's got all his controls set to manual.
If he's on real, what's gonna do about the Stage 7 boss's missile barrage?
The Stage 7 boss was modeled off the Atlantis, the ACR Combined Military Super Fortress class segmented warship. You know what? I think the thing I'm going to love most about when this is re-released on console is all the updated backgrounds. Because I think this one would benefit from that more than Umineko and Higurashi. Because unlike those, which take place in like in a realistic setting, we could see all the cool sci-fi shit a lot better. Yeah, with the drawn backgrounds. And I honestly can't wait to see that. So I really don't even think they need to redraw the sprites, because the sprites look great, honestly. Just the backgrounds. It was made of 7 connected Super Fortress class warships, meaning if it was more than just a ship. It was a fortress on the sea. A barrage of countless missiles was being launched from there, drawing a beautiful geometric shape that dazzled anyone who saw it.
Here I go!
No, I totally agree, James. This does not need new sprites.
Ah!
Whoa, awesome! Look at him move! Crap, I feel sick just watching this! Is this guy truly a god? He magnificently dodged the countless guided missiles chasing after him, shooting them down with perfect accuracy, just like a missile matador. The excitement in the store reached a crescendo, and the noise made even a passerby stop and look. When Jaden completed the game to the utmost excitement, he waved back at the cheering young people through the salon.
Woo!
Thank you, thank you. Thanks for your support.
This really does feel good. Thank God I came to this game center. Now that uneasy feeling is gone. Jaden sank deeply into the sofa, enjoying this feeling, and slowly sipped his drink. The excitement in the salon calmed down, and everyone went back to enjoying their own games or watching others.
Huh? If you register a Kizuna ID, you can take advantage of our Point Rally Start Dash campaign.
It's because I was playing pretty well just now. They don't want to miss out because of an unregistered user.
Okay, might as well register. Pretty sure this totally won't fuck me over later. I'll have to add a comment that I'm not taking friend requests.
He set his Kizuna, which had been off, to on. He immediately received several ad emails. Huh?
A friend has arrived for you. Already? Who is it?
Kizuna always displayed a message like that when a friend's avatar came to visit on the internet, or if a friend came near you in real life. This wasn't an avatar visit. Someone else is here. I wonder who it is. Did that mean one of his friends was nearby? That friend sign was very close. He's gonna see something shady, isn't he? Apparently, I just didn't notice because I was set to off. But they seem to be inside the store. That's a bit cold. Not even saying hi, even though they're in the same game. Well, they might have theirs set to off too. Oh no, they don't, because then he wouldn't be able to see it. Who is it? Where are they? I tried to check their friend sign through my mental tablet, but it suddenly disappeared. Someone doesn't want to be found. Ooh. Damn. Okay, so we're already getting a bit of a mystery here. Now that it was gone, I had no way of knowing the person's name or where they were.
Hey, that's creepy. Maybe Oyashiro-sama is here.
In other words, a friend inside the store had realized that Jaden was nearby and had hurriedly set their Kizuna to off. That does tick me off a bit.
I don't know who it is, but I think they need a good talking to. That's not something you do to your friends, right? I've got to give them a big lecture full of valid points and lots of data, huh?
I looked around the store. Okay, where are you hiding? There were more customers than usual at this time of day, probably due to the after effects of Jaden's super playing. This person probably knew who Jaden was, so if he set up camp in front of the store, they probably wouldn't come strolling out. He checked the store map from his Kizuna. There was one more route out of the store, the back door near the bathroom. Look, there's a shadow of a person rushing through, and clearly not someone who has to use the bathroom.
Hey, wait! Hey, you're Miyao, right? Hey, wait!
He recognized the person from behind. It was definitely Mitake Miyao, his partner from the War Cats, unless there's a look-alike. Though we could hear Jaden, he was hurrying away, trying to blend in with the shopping center crowd. Interestingly, he was leaving with a quick shuffling walk. Jaden, feeling that it'd be unfair to run after him, followed along with a similar shuffling walk.
Wait, hey! Miyao! Miyao! Why are you shutting off your Kizuna and running away? That's creepy, man. Hey, is this something I did? Something during training just now? Did I do something so weird that it pissed you off?
Miyao continued that shuffling walk without turning around. Jaden chased after him in the same way, calling out questions and complaints at Miao's back. Anyone watching this? They probably looked. Oh, again! Again! This is like the third time! I'm pretty sure at this point that Ryukoshi wants us to ship them. Oh my god! To anyone watching this, it probably looks as though they were having a lover's quarrel.
Hey, I may be a gentleman, but I've just about had it, okay?
As expected, there was no response. Something bad's gonna happen. However, Miyao was Miyao. It couldn't possibly be anyone else, which means it totally is someone else. After all, considering how long Jaden had been following them, someone other than Miyao would have called the police by now.
I've just about had it. You've got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. I've had enough. This time, I'm the lecturer. I'll make Miyao say he's sorry. Miyao! Ugh!
Jaden raced forward, grabbed Miyao's. Oh my god! Is he gonna comment on him? Oh my god! Grabbed Miyao thin arms and forcibly spun him around. However,
Miyao? Huh?
ugh. Crap. Did I really mistake him for someone else?
That's not possible. You're Miyao, right? You are, aren't you?
It was almost as though he was trying to convince himself, rather than interrogate this person. He did think it was Mitake Miyao. His eyes and his nose and his mouth. Many bits of information made it clear that this was Miyao himself. However, while the atmosphere about him was something Jaden couldn't really describe, it was something that resembled Miyao yet wasn't. Only then, Jaden realized that Miao's whole demeanor was different from usual. Ryukishi is baiting us. He's baiting us. He's trying to make us think this is a Mion-Shion situation. And the color of his lips. Wow! Oh my god! And the color of it. Jeez, my god! I'm sorry! Wow! Okay, I was right. Wow, okay. Okay. And the color of his lips seems more sensual or something. Oh my god, jeez. The skinniness of the shoulder he was grasping definitely was Miao's, and now that skinniness felt like something of the opposite sex. Could this be a girl who looked just like Miyao? That's certainly possible. Jeez. That's certainly possible because Miyao looks very gender neutral.
Wait. You're Miyao, right? You are, aren't you?
I'm not Miyao.
Liar! Then turn your Kizuna on.
No.
Wow. Okay. Damn. Ryukishi has balls of fucking adamantium. Holy shit. My god. Wow. Crap, this totally looks like a couple fighting. The eyes of people walking by hurt. Jaden took the guy who was definitely Miyao but claimed not to be. No, maybe this isn't even a guy. He took the kid into a nearby store and sat them down. Oh my god! This is amazing. I'm sorry! I wasn't expecting this so soon! By this point, a certain possibility had risen to Jaden's mind. I'm a super genius, so I really don't get it, but aren't lots of Gauntlet Knight candidates... wait, aren't lots of Gauntlet Knight candidates what? Aren't they lots of them gay or something? What are you saying? Oh, now I've done it. Wait, is that what he was about to say? God damn it! No! Finish your fucking thought, Jaden! Oh, God. Oh my god!
Sorry.
He had planned on making this person apologize, but in the end, Jaden was the one who apologized.
You're one of those, aren't you? Your body is Mitake Miyao, but you aren't, right?
What does that even mean?
Ugh.
As though giving up, the person shut their eyes tight and gave a slight nod.
Sorry. Didn't know.
To become a parallel processor, you need to go and undergo special training from a young age. However, that didn't mean all babies had equal amounts of talent. Is he Miao's clone or something? Are they clones? Because weren't they said they were born in like Chanks or something? So isn't he like a clone of Miyao? No matter how much one trained, some people couldn't become parallel processors, while some developed surprising amounts of talent with very little effort. It was well known that people with natural talents like this often developed a certain type of split personality. Multiple personality disorder, in its commonly known form, occurs when neural trauma creates a data partition in the brain and gives birth to a new personality, one that hasn't been influenced by the trauma, in order to protect one's mind. Okay, so that little girl wasn't the only one with split personalities, so do a lot of them have multiple personalities then? This is an acquired trait. However, in extremely rare cases, multiple personalities can appear as a congenital trait. Unlike acquired multiple personality disorder, its biggest identifying feature is that the personalities can be awake at the same time. Ah, I see. Okay, so that's what's going on. So that evil Miyao was another personality of his. It means that two consciousnesses can literally exist simultaneously in a single body. They can each think of and concentrate on different things. In fact, they can apparently each have verbal arguments with each other using the same mouth. They truly are born parallel processor. You'll be right back. Okay. Oh my god. Wow. Oh wow. They deliberately... yeah, that was with the other girl. That was like... Oh my god. As you might expect, the training they received as a young age was more effective for them than those with just a single personality. And this improved more the more personalities they had. This is extremely unethical! Since Gauntlet Knights needed to be capable of parallel thinking, humans born with multiple simultaneous thoughts in the same brain made for incredibly suitable candidates. So according to one theory, 30% of famous Gauntlet Knights, 60% according to a different theory, had this special kind of congenital multiple personality disorder. Furthermore, these people would feel hurt if you called it multiple personality disorder. Totally makes sense. Yeah, I was gonna say. So it was now referred to as CPPs, congenital parallel processors. That totally makes sense. Parallel processor. Oh my god.
When I was in America, I had a friend who was a congenital. I was a brat who didn't really understand. So I kept saying, "Show me a different personality, do something crazy," treating him like some kind of show instead of thinking about how he must have felt. I regret it now.
No matter how much talent you have, it's never pleasant when people look at you strangely. So even though Gauntlet Knights had become a shared dream for kids all over the world, almost no one comes out as a CPP. It was all thanks to what remained of stereotypes from the old era, where multiple personalities were treated like something out of the occult or horror genres.
You know, I wasn't the one who started calling myself a super genius. I've been told that since I was very young at the training institute. This kid's a super genius with all the parallel processing power despite not being a CPP. Thinking back on it, maybe since all of them were CPPs, not just the friend who came out about it. And I treated that friend like some kind of bizarre animal. Imagining how everyone else must have felt made my chest hurt. Miyao, wait, that's not right. I want to treat you as an individual human being. Would you mind telling me your name?
Oh, what voice should I give this one?
Huh?
What voice should I use for them? Oh god. Miyao. It's this. I see. So okay. It sounded like someone imitating a cat's cry. No, wait, that's not it. I see. Meow and meow, huh? Oh god, that's gonna be a nightmare. It's gonna be easy when talking about it online, but when I say it with voice, it's gonna be very difficult. What a cute name. Oh, he is totally crushing on him. Them. Jeez. Oh, wow. Meow, are you a girl? Yeah. Okay. That's, I see. The character design. Yep. Okay, now I see.
Sorry about that earlier. I grabbed your shoulder hard. That's no way to treat a girl, right? Forgive me.
It's okay. Two personalities with different genders in the same body, huh? Sound like something you'd find in old Japanese manga.
Wait. I shouldn't be thinking of jokes. No, seriously, I'm so sorry.
Don't apologize so much, okay? I shouldn't have run, and I should have told you.
Miyao, what should I do? I want to treat you the way you want to be treated.
Jaden is a fucking prince. Seriously, oh my god. Huh?
If you ask me to forget everything that happened today, I'll forget about you completely by tonight. If I ever realize I'm seeing you as Miyao, I'll pretend I don't know you. Anyway, you're...
The way Jaden panicked as he tried his best to be polite must have looked a little humorous. Miyao giggled, and Jaden, not realizing while she was laughing, opened his eyes even wider. Thanks. You're nice, Jaden.
No, I'm just,
If you act so humble, it just makes this more uncomfortable. So really, don't worry about it. And anyway, I've been by your side about this whole time. You act so distant, it actually makes me feel lonely.
I see. After all, you still exist even when Miao's there. So, what about today's training?
I'm a Gauntlet Knight too. I split the work with Big Brother, checking out his surroundings and controlling her posture and stuff.
Oh, wow. This is amazing! I see. Is that how it was? So you've been my other partner all along.
At the word partner, Miyao smiled broadly for the first time. Miyao was probably the main personality. So Miao's personality always had to be kept hidden away, and it was hard for others to notice it. She must have been happy to be recognized as a separate personality.
Big brother, huh? So you're Miao's little sister. My old friend said his personalities were friends with each other.
It's brother and sister in our case. There's all sorts, depending on the person.
Oh wait! Go back. You missed a lot. You missed a lot, Oe. You missed a lot, Oe. You need to go back and see what happened. You need to. I am telling you, go back and see what you missed. So, Miyao usually controls your body, but sometimes you put on makeup like a girl and go out at night to have fun like this.
Yeah.
So she's been having fun in a part of town far separated from the area Mitake Miyao lives in. So that no one who knew her would realize that she's a CPP. Oh my god, this is amazing! Still, it's a bit unsafe for a pretty girl like you to play around in the city at night, don't you think?
Sometimes, weird people do try to talk to me.
No kidding! A girl this cute walking around without a boyfriend? You'd be crazy if you didn't try to talk to her.
Damn, Jaden. You are a fucking prince. Oh, jeez. As Jaden said this, he gradually turned red. Just yesterday, he thought of this person as a cool partner of the same gender. Now he suddenly had to treat her like a girl, even though this was the same physical body. Except for a little makeup, this was totally Miyao. Now I'm feeling kind of hot and sweaty. Damn, Jaden! You are fucking awesome, seriously.
Miyao, the next time you come here to have fun, let me know.
Huh?
Hey, Super Genius Jaden will be your bodyguard and make sure no weirdos come after you.
Oh, yeah. I think having a bodyguard would be nice.
That body belongs to my two partners, Miyao and Miyao, so it's only natural that I protect it.
Oh, God. He is in love with both of them, isn't he? He is seriously falling in love with both of them. My God. This is so fucking adorable. Oh my God.
Why do I keep turning red? What I'm saying is perfectly normal, right?
Jaden, trust me. Being bi is totally cool. It's really, really fun. It's fine. My partner's body is tiny, and it'd suck if some weirdo came after him and hurt him when he was off having fun at night, so I'm offering to stay by his side. Oh my God! There's nothing remotely strange about that. It's totally fucking straight. Yeah, sure. Keep telling yourself that, Jaden. Seriously. It's okay, Jaden. It's okay to be bi. It's okay. Oh, I get it. It's because of how Meow's face looks. Because you look like that, I can't figure out what to do. Oh my God! It's okay, Jaden. It's okay. Enough with this weird sweat already. Thanks, Jaden. I'll definitely ask you to do that when the time comes.
Sure, send me a kiss and message whenever you like. Oh God. My sexuality.
Would they ever have been able to talk like this if Jaden had only ever known Miyao? The two of them chatted about things they would never discussed if it had been Miyao. Before long, Jaden was gradually beginning to understand.
I see. I get it. When Miyao was lecturing me, you would always praise me for doing something good at the very end.
Hold on, Okay, my computer was losing power for a second there.
And no matter how small it was, you'd always find something.
Huh?
That was you, wasn't it?
How?
Come to think of it, I always thought it was weird that Miyao always tore me down, then managed to encourage me at the end. But after talking with you, I'm sure the person who was always watching me and praising me so that I could give it my all was you, Miyao.
Even though Jaden had met her for the first time today, he could see how much unexpected joy those words gave her. Something twinkled a little near her tightly shut eyes. You're really cool, Jaden. I can't believe you noticed that I was there.
Well, of course! I'm still a super genius Jaden!
Yeah, a super genius. And cool and hot and sexy. I know that. I'm always watching from nearby, so... I know. I think the body is male, but I think that the body deliberately looks gender neutral. So I think we're not really supposed to know. We don't know which one it is. The body. So yeah, I think that's the whole point, actually. Hello, Guppy Force. Welcome to the stream.
But isn't Miyao listening to this conversation? Next time I see him, he'll tell me not to be a creep around his sister and beat the crap out of me.
Oh, that's okay. When I don't want to be hurt, I make sure the door of my heart is shut. Apparently, privacy between personalities is possible. And she can apparently take her current experiences and memories and either share them with Miyao or keep them for herself. Thinking about it that way, this is pretty rough. A brother and sister living in the same body. Beyond that, I don't remember much of what we talked about. However, until the sky lit up, I think we kept on talking at random about fun stuff, though I don't remember it well. Guys were another matter, but just before dawn wasn't a very safe time for girls. At that hour, they would sometimes get bugged by guys who had been having fun all night and were weirdly excited. But she said she wanted to secretly go home on her own. Miyao was a girl, but the main personality of that body was Miyao. This is going to be very confusing with voice. In other words, people thought of them as a guy. If people knew that Mitake Miyao was walking around in makeup like a girl, it would cause Big Brother trouble. If that happened, he'd stop letting me go out to play.
Then shouldn't it be the other way around?
Huh?
You walk back home openly with me. If we do bump into someone we know, I'll say this isn't Miyao, it's a girlfriend of mine. I mean, girlfriend.
I see. Miao's face had gone red, as if someone had boiled it.
Huh? Did I really say something that embarrassing?
Apparently, Kizuna had interpreted girlfriend as girlfriend, yeah. In English, Jaden had only meant to say that he'd introduced her as a girl he was friends with. But in places that spoke Japanese, the phrase always meant a more long-term, one-on-one romantic relationship. It's okay. I know what you meant. Kizuna translate things weird sometimes, doesn't it?
And that's really a pain. I'll try and find a better Japanese translation patch.
No matter how much technology advances,
Huh?
communication really is made up of more than words and text. There's always your eyes, and your expression, the atmosphere, smells, your heart beating, and all of it makes communication possible.
Yeah! If we ever start living in an electronic world, it'd be pretty boring.
Kizuna translation mistakes, getting embarrassed and trying to run away, chasing after people who do that. Every bit of that is a precious part of communication between humans. This ultimate communication tool had broken down all barriers, obviously including language. However, that definitely didn't mean it was better than facing someone and talking to them in person. That cliche, which old cultured people always like to use to criticize things like Kizuna, bounced through the minds of the two youths, who were both acting embarrassed. In the end, the two of them did return to their lodgings together. Apparently, they didn't get a chance to bump into someone they knew and made use of their excuse that they were girlfriends or boyfriends or whatever. Oh my god! Oh my fucking god! This is amazing. When the Ciconia stop coming, a country has no future, and the king of ridicule. Oh, If the Ciconia stop coming, a cake tree has no future. This was amazing. Oh my god, Ryukishi! Okay, this just makes my theory about Shannon and freaking Umineko even more. I think of it even more. Oh my god. Holy shit, Ryukishi. Someone as high profile as him doing something like this. Like, how much this must mean to so many people. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, wow. I'm kind of tearing up here. That must mean a lot to so many people. Oh my god, wow, jeez. Alright, now to something serious and dark, probably. The elevator kept going down and down beneath the earth. Inside was a short man in a suit. He seemed a bit scared, and two sunglasses wearing soldiers on either side behind him, wearing bulletproof vests and wielding state-of-the-art carbines. There was nothing that identified the troops' nationality or affiliation. Even their guns were the latest model from a famous manufacturer, which wasn't yet in use by official militaries. Well, I'm still cheering up. Ryukishi really is a good guy. My god. All this made it easy to guess that they were either personally hired soldiers or mercenaries of some sort. However, there was nothing unrefined about the elevator or their behavior or attire. And there wasn't even a speck of dust to be seen, much less trash lying about. It was almost painfully refined. I love this music, and the man in the suit seemed to be overwhelmed by it. Sorry, jeez. Wow. Ryukishi. Just wow. Jeez. Eventually, after descending for several minutes, I'm okay, yes. I'm just kind of overwhelmed here. Jeez. The elevator finally stopped. When the door opened with a faint swoosh, it revealed a massive, dimly lit space behind it. It was lifeless, tasteless, and simple without any sort of decoration. However, it also had a noble feeling, as if it hadn't deigned to conform to changing models of decoration throughout the eras. Oh my god! Holy fuck! In the massive space were two shadows that appeared to be girls. However, something about them seemed odd. They're robots. For example, the objects seemingly attached to their left arms were definitely gauntlets. As the girls' expressionless eyes slowly turned to face the man in the elevator, they quietly held out their right arms. There, with a scattering of angel feathers, two oversized 76mm 62 caliber super ray cannons designed for warships were summoned into existence. These clearly weren't weapons that one individual was supposed to use against another. It was almost as though they'd summoned giant metal beasts, so big that one had to look up to see them, and it looked like their tamers were just about to order them to strike. The man let out a small cry and flinched at this greeting. But the cannons weren't pointing at him. They were aimed behind him. And the two soldiers who had been brought him here, the soldiers had not been given permission to take even one step out of the elevator into this space. They were aware of this, so they pushed the other man in the back, telling him to go on alone. After the man left the elevator quivering, the doors shut with a faint sound, and it disappeared into the darkness. When only the suited man was left, the girls erased the cannons they'd summoned.
Where is this place? Did you two call me here?
The girls didn't answer. On the contrary, they were completely expressionless, as if they hadn't even noticed the man talking to them. Then, the man, who was quivering more than ever, was finally answered by a voice. Welcome, Doctor, to our research center. A woman in a lab coat walked out of the darkness and greeted the man. I recognize that cross-shaped ribbon anywhere, you bitch. The man, who hadn't been able to communicate with anyone else since coming here, was so relieved that he broke out into a cold sweat. However, that expression of relief changed to shock when the woman finished walking out of the shadows. Yup! Jeez. No, that's not possible! I mean, you were frickin' from the 1980s! From Higurashi! Damn, she looks evil as shit! Activating facial recognition software. Identifying. The man opened a Cellcom facial recognition app. As Cellcom is like a smartphone or personal computer that exists in your brain. In this era, it was easy to take things you saw with your naked eye and save them as images or look them up on the net. Complete. First possible match, 97%. Pierre Dreisig, physicist. Bio, a young genius physicist from AOU, Germany, who invented the spiritium high-efficiency energy conversion technique, also known as the Dreisig conversion. She was awarded the Bernard Prize in Physics for this achievement. It does! I read that. Yeah, Vera Dreisig means 34 in German. This is totally her. Yeah, no, this is totally her. Back from the dead to do more fucked up crazy shit. Oh god. However, on December 9th, the day before the ceremony, she disappeared from the hotel in Oslo where she was staying. 2 days later, on December 11th, a roasted body was found. Oh my fucking god! Again! It worked hundreds of times before. I wouldn't mind reusing the same trick now. On December 11th, a roasted body was found in a city transit incinerator. And it was later confirmed to be Dreisig herself. Okay, Higurashi may not be required for Umineko, but it is absolutely required for Ciconia. Otherwise, you will be spoiled as shit. The investigation team eventually concluded that she got drunk, accidentally went into the collection hatch of an automated trash collector, failed to respond to repeated warnings, and was then thrown into an incinerator and killed in a tragic accident. However, because of Dreisig's achievements and various conspiracy theories, many are still convinced that she was assassinated by someone. Aren't you looking me up with your Cellcom?
I see. It looks like the Oslo City Police made a mistake. But it's strange. This you should be. But you still look like her.
Come now, Doctor. This is a world of those who are not human. We've already been freed from the concept of time, which makes people age. Yes, it does! This is the fucking Tea Party, isn't it? Since it was coming from a genius physicist, he couldn't tell if it was true or if she was trying to confuse him. He only knew that a genius physicist who had supposedly died mysteriously while was alive and had appeared in front of him looking just like she had back then. Way back, apparently 200 years ago. After that, the man started asking questions about Dreisig's research. In this era, even an empty-handed human could search for information with their cellcom at will. It wouldn't be impossible to mimic someone else if you really wanted to. However, searching for information was completely different from understanding it. After asking, I wonder if this guy is the Tomitake XP. Just imagine. Then there's totally like that Higurashi scene. After asking several questions, the man had to admit that the woman in front of him was either, Fear Dreisig. Oh, it's okay. It's pronounced Fear. Okay, thank you, OA. Damn, how that sounds in English is even more appropriate. Was either Fear Dreisig herself, or at least a genius scientist of the same level. People who seemed to be scientists in lab coats occasionally appeared in this bleak, dim space. The man casually tried to use facial recognition on all of them. First possible match, 98%. Vitaly Abrikosov, physicist. First possible match, 96%. David Wickelzek, physicist. First possible match, 97%. Ogawa Seiei, physicist. What on earth? Just by face matching the few people walking by. Oh, okay. Just by watching the few people walking by? He was building up a list of young physicists representing the entire world. All of them had vanished after mysterious disappearances or accidents. It's true that some conspiracy theorists had amused themselves with a string of famous genius physicists who mysteriously disappeared or died over the past few decades. What on earth? What on earth? So, you're all alive? No, it's probably fair to say that we're dead. After all, none of the people here have any ties to the surface anymore. Compared to the joy of attaining ultimate wisdom, wealth, fame, family, and children mean nothing. All the genius scientists who had just walked by were incredibly enthusiastic for their ages, almost like kids who were planning some sort of prank. Rather than charming, it was a little disturbing, as though the ideals that dominated the space were completely different from the real world. And I see that you, too, are the sort of person who would like to come to our side, even if it means abandoning everything you've gained on the surface. Indeed! If I'm able to touch just a bit of God's wisdom, I don't care if I have to sacrifice all my wealth and fame to do it. It's a line all scientists feeling like saying at least once when they're drunk. Jeez. And in fact, he had said this whenever he got the chance. He had never imagined that someone would actually respond to a call like this. And here I was thinking I wouldn't be able to use the Beatrice/Chicano voice. This is a research institution, but we don't call it research. We call it translation. Translation? If the techniques of the gods were written down in the languages of gods, do you think mere humans would be able to read it? My god, the tired, dead look in her eyes is absolutely terrifying, seriously. Seriously, her eyes are freaking me the fuck out, and her mouth is like that half-moon shape from Higurashi. Oh, Ruka. No, it's funny for me too. Because one of the research institutions I used to work at was called the Translational Research Institute. So I was laughing on the inside too. Jeez. I see. So you call it translation? When you make a discovery, no matter how ground-shaking and ingenious it is, it won't be of any use unless the average person can understand it. In other words, without the power of translation, all ingenious discoveries get treated the same as the occult. Interesting. My god, he is loving the Higurashi references here. Genius scientists have a desire to make discoveries, but they also have a desire to translate discoveries made by people far more ingenious than them. This desire is held only by the few who are hailed as geniuses. Because they're geniuses, they're saddened by the fact that they'll never be an even greater genius. They want to touch the glimmer of far greater geniuses to translate it. They don't want to be called geniuses. They want to touch the wisdom of people they would call geniuses. In this place, several miraculous techniques we can't understand are waiting to be translated. What kinds of miraculous techniques? If you truly join us as a comrade, I'll show you. You aren't about to tell me that it's some super high technology from ancient unknown civilization, or something like that, right? Would there be any sort of problem if that were the case? The man attempted to joke casually, trying to make it seem as though he had grown comfortable with the situation. However, a clearly disappointed expression rose to Fear's face. Damn! This creepy serial killer look is amazing. Luck-Laster, this has been the most amazing episode. Seriously, I am 1000% sold on this story now. Seriously, you gotta see it from the beginning. This is amazing. This is fucking amazing, this story, already. Holy fucking shit. Whether it's super high technology from an ancient civilization, or alien technology, or an aquatic record built into the fabric of reality, can the source of wisdom ever be a problem? No! All of our comrades here simply view the attainment of ultimate wisdom as their greatest joy. They don't mind putting their wealth, fame, and even their lives on the line for the sake of that joy. You feel the same, don't you? Isn't that right, Doctor? This really was a world of people who were not human, just as she said. Yes, everyone here is dead. They have already died in our world. Does this make this the underworld? Dizzyingly far beneath the ground? If I'd been invited here while I was still alive, maybe they would thought we were arguing, but those Gauntlet girls were staring at us through the darkness. You've repeatedly said to your Kizuna that you wouldn't mind losing your life if you could touch the wisdom of the gods. Yes? And your achievements more than qualify you to be welcomed in as our comrade. It seems strange to me. When I was first invited here, I was ecstatic, like a maiden in love for the first time. However, you've been feeling lukewarm for a while now. No! I haven't been able to fully appreciate how amazing this place is. In the first place, I haven't been able to chance to see the wisdom you're talking about. This wisdom is so captivating that it made so many genius scientists abandon everything on the surface. Unless you show me, I won't be able to take this all in. We're not supposed to show anyone who hasn't sworn to become our comrade, but if it means you'll be able to gain your rare talent, I suppose I could show you before you make your oath. Okay! I am trying to give her the scariest voice possible because her eyes are just creeping me the fuck out. However, fear brought her lips close to the man's ear. Her breath didn't carry the warmth of the living. Oh good, I'm doing that right then. It was the breath of the land of the dead, at the bottom of the earth. Before that, I want you to tell us about those people
we love and respect so much.
What do you mean?
You know, those people. Come on, I mean the ones who are always giving you their support. Tell me about the three kings who ordered you to investigate this place.
Crap, I need to ask them for help.
Damn. Error.
So come on, let's get a farewell for you! We recommend that you reinstall for you! Otherwise, please visit the help desk and talk up jump near you, for you! What happened all of a sudden? Did it bug out? No!
I love welcoming in guests. I love getting to share the moment of trembling excitement felt by our true, newly awakened comrades. We sometimes get minions sent in by those three, like you, but nearly everyone else learned the joy of touching wisdom and converted over to our side, becoming our comrades. Stop trying to ask them for help, Doctor. I want to hear your own heartfelt words. Will you become our comrade or not? I couldn't bear to see one of your talent waste away on the surface, ignorant of the joy of touching wisdom. Understand?
Then there was a shriek, and a cackling voice suddenly rang out. It was one of the scientists that had walked past them, the genius physicist from AOU Japan, Ogawa Seiei. He was facing the empty darkness, cackling all his own.
He also came here as an agent of the Three Kings, at first. However, when he learned the joy of touching wisdom, he decided to become our comrade and abandon everything on the surface.
That mysterious laugh didn't seem to be like it could possibly belong to someone with a gentlemanly attitude he had been known for. It was as though everything that wasn't necessary for this translation job she had mentioned had been ripped out of him. For the first time, the visitor deeply regretted accepting the task out of a faint curiosity, as it had been some sort of strange spy game. 3 of them now. Is that 2B? Is that... damn it, I can't see the sprite anymore. Is that 2B? That's motherfucking 2B! Is that 2B? That looks like 2B. I'm sorry, the one in the middle. That I can't see the sprites. He suddenly realized that there were about 7 or 8 of those inhuman gauntlet girls nearby, forming a large circle around him. Jaden is currently intercepting with the CIWS cannon for you. Interception rate. God, too late. Interception rate 68% for you. Miyao is now summoning a missile dispenser for you. Miyao has begun accessing a drone unnamed for you. Jaden is now summoning high maneuverability guided missiles for you.
Dr. Miyao? What an efficient chickadee, Miyao!
He noticed that Jaden's missile interception was taking too long, so he made a second and third move without hesitation.
He finished his pop by summoning an automated weapon, and now he's gonna hit him with everything he's got!
Wake me up when it's my turn.
Jaden's Reaper's Eye of Kingdom Down drone unnamed for you!
Miyao is now summoning cluster style, high maneuverability, guided missiles for you. This is the end for you. Kettle, kettle.
And that's the match. Let's turn to decoy Meow Meow. You totally got taken in by Meow's pattern, Meow.
Damn, am I not gonna make it?
This is the end!
A splendid barrage of cluster missiles to match the automated attack by the missile dispenser. If you get swallowed by that saturation bombardment, it's all over.
Ugh.
And that's the match for you. Jaden hit by 19 high maneuverability missiles for you. Verdict down for you. Miyao wins for you. Congrats, get it. Just wait for an appraisal from the AI Command Center for you.
Good work, you two. Ryuja, Koshika, you're up next. Roger, Meow.
Gonna take a stim. Give me a sec.
The Gauntlet Knights were constantly undergoing strict training. However, none of the adult instructors who taught them could use gauntlets. For that reason, their teaching would sometimes include armchair reasoning that put too much focus on the wrong things. The only way to make up for that was, as you might expect, to self-train with other Gauntlet Knights you knew well. By now, mutual training with other members of the first generation of Gauntlet Knights was a more effective means of skill building than their official training. In fact, even fighter pilots, who had advanced war from 2 dimensions to 3 dimensions for the first time ever, had honed their abilities by self-training among their first generation. No, the same thing probably applies to all skill sets. The first generation has no textbooks or instructors. Only a desire for self-improvement and mutual training could lead them higher. After that, mock battles combining all sorts of situations continued to take place in the simulator room. That data was precisely analyzed by Miyao, their unofficial lecturer, and issues were pointed out to all present. Of course, the others also analyzed Miyao and pointed out his issues. All this data was also made public to their newbie Gauntlet Knight underclassmen, furthering the improvement of their techniques. In the cafeteria where young Gauntlet Knights gathered, Warcat and Gravemole were having a review meeting for their most recent self-training session, which doubled as a Miyao lecture. Crowds of underclassmen had gathered, hoping to learn something for their critique of their aces training. However, at a glance, it didn't look like a review meeting. It just looked like everyone was stuffing their faces at a dessert buffet. This was because of a trait particular to Gauntlet Knights and Saiyans, a desire to eat way too many sweet things after training. The Gauntlet's energy source was spiridium throughout the atmosphere, but it couldn't be used directly. It only became usable energy through a dry stick conversion that made use of a brain filter. When that happened, it put a great strain on the brain, using up a large amount of glucose. However, considering the massive amount of energy the conversion gave them, this was a very small price to pay. For that reason, all of them were desperate to eat sweets after training. The Gauntlet Knight-only cafeteria had a vast dessert menu, and was popular with Gauntlet girls too. so their review meetings always took place when they ate and drank sweet things.
Nipa. Oh my god! Lilia! Lilia, I mean, oh my god! Oh my god! Lilia! Do you know a certain witch and a certain lovely 12-year-old girl that, from Inabizawa that we all know and love? Oh my god! Nipa, Miyao! Look at how big my dessert pipe is, Miyao!
With the plum jelly.
It's all gone, Miyao! I think you want some, so you took every last drop, Miyao!
Then I think I'll gouge out your eyeballs instead.
Go ahead and do it if you think you can, Miyao! Please be quiet, you two! We're still having a review meeting!
Next, look at Gunhild's movement data, in particular between Flag A and Flag B. She does a magnificent spiral while keeping her speed.
I don't like the feeling of pressure that the anti-G8 MS gives you, so I try to avoid ricochet flight whenever possible.
Gauntlet Knights can move in many ways that would be impossible for a fighter plane, but that's because your internal ANMS reduces your Gs. However, the more impossible your movements are, the more energy is expended. In the worst case scenario, it can leave you open for an instant when you aren't expecting it. So when you don't need to move in dramatic ways, you should avoid fighting gravity as much as possible. When doing that, the build-up knowledge of fighter pilots can be extremely useful.
Now I'm wondering if I should make Miyao's voice a bit higher. Jeez. No, I think I'll stick with it. If I could do both, if I could do both voices, so can Miyao, so can they too. I'm sure Miyao and Miyao train their voices to sound different when they're out different ways. If I can make my voice sound like different genders, so can Miyao probably. The underclassmen gave a big nod, taking notes. Maybe it's amusing that even in an era where you could control sight and sound at will inside your brain, young people still took notes. Of course, if you got a mental monitor and a mental tablet, you can also take mental notes. However, there was still a strong superstition that moving your hand to write things down made it easier to remember, and lots of youngsters follow it. Apparently, though, they were actually doing this because taking mental notes made it look like you weren't paying attention, so they wrote things down with their hands to make it clear to onlookers that they were taking this seriously. That's probably because old guys from the old era had the bad habit of assuming people weren't paying attention if they didn't see everyone taking notes.
On the other hand, Jaden's style of fighting is more infantry-like, making use of obstructions and the lay of the land. Gauntlet Knights can instantly turn a battlefield from an aerial flight to a land fight and back again. Unless you regularly practice all types of fighting, you won't be able to use your weapons no matter how many you have.
If we're going there, you seamlessly change your fighting style whenever it's land or fight or an aerial fight, in the city or the skies. Look at your movement around the flag I just said. You're nothing less than beautiful.
Oh my god! He is so in love!
Nice work, Miyao.
Yeah. I think that Jaden loves both Miyaos and both Miyaos love Jaden. I really do think so. It seems like that.
Thanks.
It's about time for questions. Please ask whatever you'd like. The underclassmen eagerly raised their hands. They all wanted to fly freely through the sky as soon as possible, just like the aces. It was only natural. They were flying through the sky unaided, like a bird. Who hasn't had that dream at least once? Gunhild is so fucking pretty. Seriously. That's why I give her that kind of glamorous type of voice, because she is like the glamour girl of the Gauntlet Knights here. However, though that dream had failed to come true for thousands of years, it was finally possible in this era. And these people were just a step away from reaching it. Jaden remembered how it had felt at the time. Come to think of it, didn't Miyao himself fly in the simulator on the day of the Battle Standard Festival? To remember the beginner's enthusiasm? I guess it's important to remember that passion, even now, every now and then. After piling on a bunch of sweet items in the dessert buffet on my plate, I sat down next to Miyao.
You're right, Miyao. Every now and then, we gotta remember that simply flying through the sky is fun. When you look at those kids in the eye and those memories come back, it's so refreshing. Oh, looks like you've got quite a pile going there too, Miyao. You always make your toppings look so pretty. He is... My God, Jaden! Okay, Jaden, you don't want to come on too strong. Seriously. Oh, you are being really, really, really obvious. Jaden, you gotta give them some space. Okay? Unless they... Damn, Jaden. He is a freaking prince. My God. I just do whatever, since it's all going right into my stomach anyway. But you've got a good artistic sense for these things. I've got my usual cornflakes covered in chocolate and sugar and honey. Then you pour ice cream over it and cover it with nuts. It's all mixed up like pig slop. And then, yeah, mood, you freaking killed the mood. Jesus Christ. What's wrong? Why are you staring at me? Got a stomach ache? Miyao was staring, apparently irritated by something. You killed the mood, Jaden. Way to go. Did I do something to put him off? But if that's true, he's the kind of guy who'd say so, as a reflex. I've never seen him just stare at me scornfully like this.
Miyao, I sent you movement data from the mock battle for you!
Huh? What, haven't you lectured me enough? Or you're going to compliment me because you realize I did something smart? In the mock battle just now. Actually, in all your mock battles lately, compared to the data from our previous mock battles, there's been a change in your tendencies.
He is blushing. They're blushing. Oh my God.
Why don't you just say it with your mouth?
Shut up. My mouth is busy eating.
Okay, I get it. Then I'll let my mouth focus on eating too.
When they were face to face, they tended to speak mentally only when it was something tough to hear, like a warning or something you'd only actually say because you're friends. So Jaden tensed up.
So, what kind of change have you seen in my fighting tendencies? My scores aren't bad, right? If anything, they're slowly getting higher, aren't they?
I'll admit that. I've got no complaints. It's just, well...
What is it? Come on, say it. We're friends, aren't we?
Yeah, he's been coming too close. You gotta give them some space.
Lately, you've been creeping me out.
Huh? What did you say?
Before, you were a lot more brutal when you fought. You did things you could never do in a real fight, and things that were obviously just you screwing around.
I'm just holding off on that since you keep getting mad at me and telling me not to fight that way.
Baka, I wanted you to.
This is so cute. These two are so cute. And the best part is, after I finish this episode, I can look up fan art of them and not be spoiled on shit. Okay. In the past, I'm pretty sure you found it funny that I got mad and just acted even worse. Well, enough about that. Set it aside. What's creeping me out is stuff like, well, what just happened just now, for instance.
What? If you got a problem, then spit it out.
Like how you said, whether it's a land fight or an aerial fight, you're nothing less than beautiful. Nice work, Miyao.
What the heck was that? How the hell is that creepy? If anything, you're being creepy. If you got a problem, tell me directly with your mouth.
Oh my god! I need these two to be together by the end of the story. I need this. Yeah, that's what I do mean. After I finish phase 1. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. This is the Keiichi and Rena. This is the Keiichi and Rena of Ciconia. You guys. This is the Keiichi and Rena of Ciconia. Without a doubt. Without a fucking doubt. As a side note, most lovers' quarrels in this era began with the man freaking out and saying, "If you got a problem, tell me directly with your mouth." Okay then, I will say it with my mouth. Of course, this was always the second line of such quarrels. What is it you said when you saw me eating this? Oh, looks like you've got quite a pile going there too, Miyao. And so on. You've got a good artistic sense for these things, wahaha! Nope. The old you would have never said that! This is so cute. This is so cute. This is so cute. This is so cute. This is so cute, 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 so cute. Oh my god. True enough, the old Jaden had always teased Miyao and called him a kid whenever he saw something like that. However, Miyao had noticed a clear change in the way Jaden had been acting towards him. After we're finished training, whenever I was worn out, you'd say I was pathetically thin and tell me to bulk up more, right? But now what do you do? What did you do today?
Hey, nice work, Miyao. You've covered in sweat. Want to use my towel?
This is amazing. Ryukishi? I love you, man. Seriously. I think he's becoming my favorite rider of all time here. I can't wait to finish Umineko. Oh my god. Oh my god! Okay, Jaden! You gotta tone it down like maybe 50 notches. Jaden, tone it down. You're way too horny. I know you're a fucking teenager. You gotta tone it down. Okay? You're gonna fuck it up. If you're gonna... Seriously. Seriously, Jaden? Tone it down. You got... Seriously, you're gonna blow it if you keep doing this shit.
Hey, your sweat smells pretty good. You're doing great considering how slim you are. But don't overdo it, okay? You can rely on me whenever you need to. Got it? Ha!
Oh wait, he's a teenager with his first love. Seriously.
That's just normal bonding between guys, right? And anyway, we're partners.
I won't deny it. And I know you're my partner. But, well,
You've gone a bit overboard lately. Like, it's just weird the way you went touch me. You're getting too close and you're grossing me out.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Jaden, please, seriously. No, please, seriously, Jaden. I'm telling you, you gotta calm down. You gotta calm down.
Don't rub. You're getting too close and you're grossing me out. Don't rub my shoulder. Don't sniff me. And don't mess with my hair.
Hey! Don't say that with your mouth. People will misunderstand. I thought you were the one who...
wanted me to talk with my mouth.
Miyao leapt to his feet, slammed his tray down in the return gate, and tried to leave.
This is so cute.
I know, yeah. No, but seriously? Yeah, no. Jaden is experiencing these feelings for the first time. And he doesn't know how to react. He's a teenager. He's a teenage boy. Exactly. Yeah, oh my god. Jaden returned his tray too and chased after him. Oh, it's rare for those two to argue out loud.
I didn't really get it. Oh, office code. How to report this to Gauntlet.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, she totally will. Totally. Chloe, high five. Yellow Dot Shavit is going to love it.
Hey, wait, Miyao! Jeez, you're just...
Oh my god! Okay, Jaden, come on! No. You're gonna blow it, Jaden! You're gonna blow it!
Jeez, you're just adorable. I told you, you're creeping me out.
What are you pouting for? It's not like I'm making fun of you, okay? It's just a term of endearment, right?
I told you, you're creeping me out. I may be your partner, but I'm not your bride or girlfriend or your sister or your pet.
Oh my god.
See, you got so excited you tripped. Are you okay?
I told you, don't cling to me like it's totally normal, okay? Let go!
Okay, no, Jaden, stop. No, you gotta stop. Jaden, stop. Now it's getting, you're going too far. You really are going too far. You're crossing lines, Jaden. Stop, seriously.
If you brush me off like that, it just makes me want to creep you out even more.
Ooh, what are you doing with your fingers?
Here, good.
What is that? Stop, that tickles. Oh, he's tickling them. He's tickling them.
Are your shoulders feeling a bit stiff? Good.
Stop that! It tickles! Okay, he's just tickling them. Okay.
Your back must be really stiff, Miyao. Let's see, is this your weak spot? Good.
Oh my god, that's right! The instant he pressed his fist into the back of Meow's shoulder blade, the latter left out a strange voice he had never heard before, arching backward and twitching. Miyao was looking up at Jaden with a flushed expression, breathing heavily.
Stop it, Jaden. My back really is sensitive.
Huh? Miyao, is that you?
In the next instant, she shook her head, and there was Meow's face, still bright red but enraged. Okay, yeah. Okay. I was forgetting for a second.
Get your hands off me!
Oh my god.
The three kings have decided. We command the lords, prepare for the harvest festival.
King of Fury. Oh, God. This clock is too scary. Jeez. This music reminds me of Umineko.
Well, I know I shouldn't have done that. I texted him to say I was sorry, but he read it and ignored it.
That's too bad. Even if he ignores them, you should keep texting that you're sorry. An apology doesn't end when it's made. It ends when the one you're apologizing to forgives you.
Is that how it works? Wouldn't it be better to leave him be and give him some time to think?
This time, I agree with him. If you get angry and start ignoring him, things like this just tend to get worse.
Relationships sure are a pain, huh? Life should be lived moment by moment. They keep getting stuck up on things and it screws everything up.
Well, even if Jaden does apologize for taking a joke too far, that's not the real problem here, is it?
True. Jaden, you aren't a CPP, a congenital parallel processor, right? Wait, did he just out Miyao to them? I hope he didn't. Quite a few CPPs dislike it when people get confused when interacting with their multiple personalities. Okay, so he didn't, that's good.
Are there any congenital CPPs here now?
I don't think you want to be asking that. Not everyone who's come out has enjoyed the experience.
Yeah, seriously. This is amazing. Single personalities are a majority in the world at large, but they're a minority among Gauntlet Knights. Well, it just means you gotta treat people differently here. Anyway, you hear this a lot in the world of CPPs. Someone falls in love with one personality, and the other personality starts to hate him. In the world of single personalities, there's no end of cases when one person notices that their partner has an unexpected side to them, which changes their impression of them. Nothing is more sure of in the world of romance manga and romance novels that instances like these will lead to the development of romantic feelings. Yeah! However, that only applies when said partner is a single personality. To them, a different personality is the same as a different person. So when you take your impression of one and force it on the other, they despise it.
I get it. If a guy in my class sucked at basketball, and someone said I must suck at it too because I was in his class, it'd piss me off.
Miyao is Miyao. Miyao is Miyao. Wait, do they know? Do they know? So wait, I didn't know that they knew. Perhaps you developed romantic feelings for Miyao, and subconsciously started treating Miyao as a member of the opposite sex.
If you just calmly analyze it like that, then it makes me want to find a hole to crawl into.
Jaden sank up to his head in the bath. It was just a virtual bath in a virtual room, so he wouldn't suffocate or anything. But right then, he was so embarrassed that he didn't want his male friends to see his face.
There's no need to be embarrassed. We are soldiers after all. We may be serving world peace, but fundamentally, we're in a job where we might lose our lives at any time. I don't think it's a bad idea to experience love while you have the chance.
In the end, this is all because I didn't understand anything. It's my fault.
At the same time, in the open-air bath of the same virtual room, the Gauntlet girls had gathered. The topic of discussion here was the same as the boys.
I understand how you feel, but he didn't know. If you get too angry, I'd feel sorry for him.
So they must know. Okay, so I think they just know. It seems like everybody but Jaden knew, it looks like. Okay. That's right. If you talk to him so harshly, that's just too sad for Jaden.
The way his attitude suddenly changed was seriously creepy. We were partners, okay? I trusted him because we were supposed to put our lives in each other's hands. And then he suddenly started treating me like a girl. It was a shock, and it made me so sad. I thought we loved each other like family in the best way possible. I believed we had a trusting relationship that went beyond things like gender. And then he suddenly started acting like that.
Wow! Please have more faith in your partner, Jaden.
That's just the sort of creature boys are, suddenly changing when they realize someone's a girl. From now on, he might feel like a fox staring down a hen house.
No way! Wow!
Miyao is a girl, but Miyao isn't. This is clearly a case of identity confusion, a human rights violation.
Damn, that is amazing. This is probably because he wasn't properly educated about CPPs. As long as CPPs continue to hide, instead of furthering understanding of the world at large, this sort of thing will continue to happen. That's all there is to it.
But if they do come out, they simply take on a social risk without any benefits.
I've ordered my attendants to make sure Jaden fully understands what's going on here. Now that he knows, if he ever does the same thing again, I'll see to it that he's properly punished.
Hey, don't do something so ominous to Jaden.
I'm sure Jaden will understand. Wow!
It's not like I want. You love him too, Miyao! Just admit it! Oh my god! Hello, Ryan. Welcome to the stream. Oh my god! This is amazing!
It's not like I wanted to understand me or anything, Baka! I was just so horrified.
You're horrified that someone thinks of you as a woman? My. So now you're making statements that are prejudicing as a woman, huh?
People really say Big Brother is thin like a woman because he doesn't exercise much.
It's not like that! If I exercised and bulked up, then you'd be pissed off because your body wouldn't look like a girl.
I never said that! You're only thin because you don't exercise!
But I'm short, and my arms are short, so even if I started exercising, all the buff guys would just make fun of me and...
See, you don't exercise because of your own reasons. Don't use me as an excuse for not doing it. I hate you, Big Brother. I can't believe this.
What the hell? Damn it! You want to have a go?
Oh my god! Ow!
JMTron. This is amazing. Holy fucking shit. This is amazing. This is good. This is amazing. Oh my god, jeez. Oh my god. This is amazing. Miyao's right and left arms started fighting, pinching their cheeks and pulling their hair, like a single person pantomiming a fight.
In other words, the source of their fight wasn't just identity confusion. It was Miyao's own inferiority complex about his body.
Nice analysis. I can propose a perfect way to resolve this.
Wait, are you trying to say we're both at fault here?
This isn't Jaden's fault, it's all yours. All you had to do was stop saying things like calm down and show him how to interact with CPPs. Stupid big brother! You weak, skinny pipsqueak! Mocking the mocking the physical characteristics of someone whose body you share may be a dubious tactic. At any rate, they'd managed to get Miyao's side of the story. The girls passed the message on to the guys, talking to Jaden with a mental text. Apparently, this group had almost finished getting Jaden's side of the story. Everyone admonished Jaden, making him understand how rude identity confusion was to CPPs. Right now, the impact of Miyao's "you're creeping me out" was sinking in, and he was being wrapped in a fierce, safe self-hatred.
It's not like you let it get you down like this.
Miyao went too far as well. If he doesn't like being called weak, all he has to do is train on his own. The fact that he was so horrified just because he thought someone was treating him like a woman is pathetic for someone who was technically a Japanese boy.
And if he's so worried about his body, he should just train him up good at the gym or something.
Sounds like he wants to be treated like a man, so whip him into shape.
If that's what he wants, then yeah, sure. I won't hold back.
I just discussed this with Naomi, and we agreed a male bonding ceremony would be the best way for you two to make up.
Nice. Go sweat together as men. It's the best way to make up.
What do you mean, male bonding ceremony?
In old Japanese manga, men who had grown distant would always resolve their problems like this. We can advise you in this virtual room, but our bodies are far away. We can't help you directly. So, we're going to get a trustworthy friend, Gunhild, to set the stage.
Huh? You're bringing Gunhild into this? I'd rather not tell the others in the AOU if I can help it.
Don't worry. She understands you two far better than you know. I just texted her. Now, you will need to obey her instructions.
Okay.
He wasn't quite satisfied with this, but a text from Gunhild came almost immediately.
You received the message, Poyo!
This is Gunhild. I ask that Miyao and Jaden gather here immediately. Gather where? There was a blip on the map screen. Isn't that...
I didn't really get it, but I'll head on over. Everyone, thanks for hearing me out.
Don't worry about it, young man. Life seems long, but it's shorter than you think. Enjoy your ignorant youth to the fullest. Jaden has exited the room.
A short while after Jaden left, the girls who had been listening to Miyao and Miyao joined them.
This will probably get their feelings back on the right track.
Cases that can't be healed with medicine really do make your back ache.
When bonds make up, they become even better friends. Wow!
I hope they do.
Miyao really does love his partner, doesn't he? I suppose it's that trust that lets him fight the way they do. I've known it ever since the Battle Standard Festival. When it comes to bonds of trust, we of Baibao Squad are in no way inferior, Princess. Momotake, I guess that you've never given in on that point. Okay then. I'll leave too and look after the two ladies from Sparta. They're both so serious, they'll suffocate if I don't tease them. We shall leave too. Come now, back to training. Our next mock enemy is AOU America's Atlantic Fleet. Whoa, Princess. That's a bit harsh. 5 seconds after we helped Jaden of AOU America sort out its personal issues? Come on. You just know those AOUs are training for an assault on the Atlantis Spirit Field. I'll guess the ABN's doing an assault on Algiers, and the COU's doing a mine blockade of the Mozambique Channel. My, I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, pardon me while I goes memorize the Maputo Central Harbor layout. Jeez. We also undergo training using other factions as mock enemies. It's only natural that the same thing happens in reverse. We're all doing it. Even though we're all comrades who love the sky, and even though we do this job for the sake of peace, we're still soldiers. Understanding why it's like that doesn't make it any less tough. The walls of peace are heavy. We all have to get stronger if we're going to support them from both sides. Of course! When two combatants raise their swords at each other, it's essential that both sides have properly honed their skills. That sort of determination is essential for both military might and for combat supporting the walls of peace. Indeed, remaining attentive and not slacking off in your training is the best way for warriors to show respect for each other. Correct. Nothing would humiliate me more than hearing the COU wasn't even worth training against.
Hey, that's when they're talking about scary things, wow, wow, wow. In the Itzara public bath, we all swore that with Miyao that we'd be friends. So stop saying scary stuff, wow, wow, wow.
You're right. That public bath oath is the most important one we've made, and it binds everyone here together. For now, let's put aside affiliations and factions, and pray that our friends Miyao and Jaden make up, okay? Yes, and let's be glad that we were able to help. Okay, then we'll just head back to that mind-laying simulation in the whatever channel. Yeah, that's it. Exactly, that's what I'm guessing. Oh wait. I'm pretty sure that, there's 3 personalities. Yep. See you later, everyone! One by one, they all vanished from the room. And then there were none, leaving the virtual room wrapped in silence, except for the sound of the baths. Here we go. Oh god, there's... Holy shit, what?! Wait, what? What the fuck is going on? What? And yeah, Miao's body is gender neutral, it looks like.
You know, it really is weird, this era. Just a little. You're wondering about how I look. It was getting confusing. So I sorta had this made to match my tastes. Think it looks good on me? Well, I really couldn't care less what you think. All that matters is whether I like it or not. Still, this really is a strange era. After all, you're all soldiers, right? Your job is to defeat your opponents in a war, right? Even if you try to cover it up with this talk about supporting walls of peace together and being servants of international peace, defeating enemies is a soldier's job. They probably all believe that. Even if war does break out, they'll be able to handle it neatly and beautifully thanks to this sportsmanship. However, The cost of that foolishness will soon be paid at a higher price than you've ever imagined. There's no way that'll happen.
Oh, that's regular Miyao.
There's no way that'll happen. We're all friends. We swore that to each other. Even if a conflict erupts, we definitely won't kill each other. You act like this nonsense is a prediction, but none of it will ever happen.
This is probably a misunderstanding, peculiar to Japanese. Blah and blah are both pronounced Yogan, but their meaning is entirely different. Do you know what the difference is?
I don't want to talk to you. Disappear! Disappear!
Well, I don't really care whether you ask or not. I'm talking because I want to. So about the difference between blah and blah. Blah means what you think it does. It's making a prediction about the future and telling someone about it. That prediction might be right, or it might not. But blah is different. Blah is prophecy, receiving from words of God. God is omnipotent and also knows everything about the future. So the word of a God are promises about the future. When you receive those words from God and speak them, it becomes blah, a prophecy. My words are prophecy. They're an announcement about a promised future. It doesn't matter whether you believe me or not. No matter what happens, everything I say will turn out the way I said. Right now, the world is still moving slowly. It may not look like the sort of environment a war could break out in, but behind the stage where you innocently play at being friends, the world is slowly preparing to become a place where people hate each other.
Who would do something like that?
Do you know about the Three Kings? They're the old people who claim to be the guides of humanity across the globe. Their ultimate goal is to get the whole world to fight at once. They're destroying everything by their own hands. For that reason, those old people have already made extensive preparations, and very soon it will become real. When that happens, all this pretending to be friends for the sake of international peace will be over. All those people who looked like they were giving advice about romance or something just now will be torn apart from each other in a bloody fight to the death. They'll experience anger and sadness, countless negative emotions, and pathetically kill each other.
We won't. We definitely won't. We'll never kill each other. How the hell could we?
Very, very soon, hell will come to this earth.
I'll never believe in hell like that. I'll prevent it. I'll put a stop to it. I'll avoid it. No matter what, I'll definitely avoid that hell, that fate.
Listen, my adorable Miyao. Your highest priority goal is to stop this hell before it happens, using any means necessary. The only way to succeed in that is to kill them. You must find them and kill them. You may do whatever is necessary to accomplish that. No matter whom you have to kill or what you have to break, there is no need to hold back. Kill them. That's the only way to avoid that hell. Kill the Three Kings. Kill them.
When love is on your side, age and height are no barrier.
Neither nationality nor race can stand between a couple. Even religion and gender can't tear apart two people who love each other. Wait, hold on. Jesus Christ, I forget.
We'll support any kind of love.
We're the ultimate cheerleaders for all couples in love.
Yell it out, show meet!
Bring the meat! Oh my god! Exactly. So the dark Miyao is actually kind of good.
We're here! So, where are they? Where are they, all you pretty boys? We're working to love between men.
Now that we're here to support you, have no fear. Our 50mm, 550mm torpedoes will burst through all barriers to love. Searching for target. Oh, forget the target. There isn't anyone here at all.
We'll never stand in the island and place tackling, lacking love.
We're the Comic Girls.
Yell it out, Shabit.
Resuming search for love!
Yell it out, Shabit. Bring a meat!
Leia, Fatma, and Stefania had left the room. The number of participants in virtual room It's a Wrap public bath is now 0. Entering sleep mode.
They're all going to die. If you want this avoid this hell, you have to kill. Kill them. Or if that's impossible, yourself.
Okay, you know what? He should kill the fucking 3 kings. You know what, you guys? I think this might be a good place to stop for today. But let me tell you something. This story is fucking amazing. It has skyrocketed. I cannot believe how good this got. And we are in the beginning. Is there a way to tell what chapter we're at? Is there a way to tell what chapter we're at? Because I really, oh my god. Did Miyao's profile update? Oh my god. Wait, I'm at chapter 5 already? I really am at chapter 5. Oh my god, no, this is moving way too fast. Oh my god, I didn't realize I was this far into the story. Oh my god. Spread the word. Spread the word. Ciconia is amazing. I am gonna shill the fuck out of this in 2 days for Umineko. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is amazing. This is amazing. Yeah, without... Oh, there's like 25 chapters? Oh my god. Holy fuck, 25 chapters? Okay, so we're not moving that fast. But still... Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Oh god, and I could only go up to chapter 7 for a while. Oh no. Fucking hell. How am I supposed to stop at chapter 7? God damn it! Oh god, I'm glad it's gonna tell you, because if there's no, because there's nothing indicating what chapter I'm at in the game. But, oh my god, you guys. This got so good. This got so good. I want to stop here because I need to process all this. Like, I just want to process all this. I'm afraid if I do... Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Yeah, in 2 days it's Umineko time, but I just, oh my god, just wow, this story. I think I'm going to wait a few months. Yeah, after Umineko episode 4. After I'm done with Umineko episode 4, I'm going to continue this. This is amazing, you guys. This is amazing. Okay, in 4 days, more Ciconia. I honestly don't know if I can wait until then. Interesting guppy force. Is that possible to do? Is that possible to do? Guppy force to do a private stream and then... Chapter 7 is a good stopping point. Okay. Yeah, not even in my save file does it say what chapter I'm at. And then I can make it public later? Okay. You know what? I think that would be pretty cool, you guys. If I can keep it, yeah. You know what? I think that's what I might do. If I can leave the stream unlisted. You know what? I'd love to do that because I don't want to stop this. I think the best of both worlds. And I can unlist them later whenever we get the go-ahead. Yeah, okay. Yeah, whenever we get the go-ahead from 7th extension, you guys, that it's okay to stream the later ones, yeah, I could put those up publicly. So yeah. I think that's the greatest compromise we could do. You know what? That is great. Oh, that is fantastic. I don't have to stop streaming Ciconia. So you know what? That is an excellent... yeah, and I'll shill it on the Umineko stream, so nobody's left out. If somebody wants a link, they can go to the Discord. Alright, so yeah, we got a great plan, so we don't have to, I don't have to stop this amazing story. Oh my god. Alright, guys. This was an experience. Already. This was an experience. Like, I just... How is Ryukishi this consistently good of a writer? I just, like, geez. How do you do that? Like, oh god. I just... Wow. You know, I've wasted enough time at the ends here, so I'm going to say, until next time, in 4 days, in 2 days is Umineko, and then, of course, in 4 days is more Ciconia. which I cannot wait for. I can't wait, honestly. I can't wait. I might break the days and do one earlier. I don't know. So, cause this is amazing. So until then, and 2 days is 2 days is more Umineko. I will say, so long, farewell. Auf Wiedersehen, good night. You are all the sweetest of hearts. See ya.